button, and now I'm recording this session also with the MSN Recorder Max, and I'd like to add to that Pissar Problem Step Recorder, so I'm selecting it, click New Recording. At this point I'm going to add a comment to the new recording of Pissar.txt to paste my notes and my video file name and click OK. And now notice that the 360 camera stopped working.
Why?
Because it took too many resources. So every time that you start MSN Recorder Max, it stops the recording. So to start a new recording, I can click the record button on the 360 camera and then it will start recording again. Now I want to test it, so I'm going to stop the recording on the 360 camera and play it back to see that it actually records also the audio and not only the video. I can see that it records the video. Okay, it's been already 22 seconds and I would like to briefly record what we see on, explain what we see on the screen. So this is a vanity phone number and a domain name and domain name extension. In this case, the domain name is the psych.co, where the .co is the domain name extension and the psych is the domain name. And underneath it is the matching telephone number. In addition, this is designed to create a halo effect around the head of the fisherman or the auditor, in this case myself. As you walk in the outdoors, especially in the hot Florida sun, you want to protect your head and at the same time promote the brand. So the brand in this case is the Psycho on the under brim, and another brand name is Wiz More Biz on the bib. So Wiz More is the domain name, and the .biz is the domain name extension and its matching telephone number. Now upon playback, these two, the pair of domain name and the vanity phone number, will turn into hyperlink. So when the user clicks on it, the user will be ported to the website and asked if he wants to initiate a call to a chatbot, and then if the surfer would like to talk to the chatbot, either the Psycho or the WizMoreBiz AI caller chatbot, they can agree, and then the script will generate a call, starting with the first combination of domain name extension, vanity phone number, and then if that phone number starts ringing, then it can initiate a backup call to the other domain name, WizMoreBiz, and whichever one is picking up the discussion first, initiate a video or audio conference with the auditor and discuss with them issues related to the Psycho or the WizMoreBiz. Now at this point, I'd like to stop the recording on the 360 camera and test it and play it back. So I press the stop button and then click on the file name and see if it works. Then click on the play button on the 360 camera and then it will start recording again. Now I want to test it, so I'm going to start the recording on the 360 camera and play it back to see that it truly records also the audio and not only the video. I can see that it records the video. Okay, it's been already 22 seconds and I would like to briefly record what we see on, explain what we see on the screen. So this is a vanity phone number and a domain name and domain name extension. In this case, the domain name is the psych.co, where the .co is the domain name extension and the psych. Now I stopped the playback because it was playing perfectly well. And now I would like to illustrate another thing here. So I'm going to turn the camera on again. And start a new recording session. This is concerning the neck wallet phone and badge holding lanyard that is recording this entire session. I would like to show how I'm strapping the phone with a couple of stretchy bands to keep it anchored so it doesn't move on its own. This is a neck wallet, see, connected to my neck with black straps that are not visible on a black background of a shirt that I wear. So this is a neck wallet, phone and badge holding lanyard. And it is stretchable, so I can stretch it away from my body and bring it closer to the cameras so the viewer can see it from the camera. But I can also distance it from my body by about 5 to 10 inches by the easel that supports it. And the easel is connected to my chest with a couple of retractable carabiners, and I'll turn around so you can see the back of my hat and also the carabiners in my back. Since everything here is black, the naked eye can hardly see it. And if I want people not to be able to see that I'm recording a video, I can fold the two legs of the easel and get it right flush to my chest so nobody can see that I'm streaming or recording from the phone. And I would like to illustrate the concept of the easel. So this is an example of the easel by itself. It is a three-legged easel, 1, 2, and 3 legs, and there are versions that have a knob and version without a knob. This is a version without the knob, and I'm wearing currently the version with the knob. You can see two black knobs on both sides. And these knobs adjust the stress on the hinges of the easel, so I can make sure that it is either tight or loose enough depending on the situation. So this is the easel or chevalet or cabalet. You can call it whatever you like. Okay? And I'm going to show you the other version, is the version with the knobs. This is the version with the knobs, and you can get it off of Amazon for $5 or something like that. So here is a version with the knob. I'm going to open it just to demonstrate how this version works. Take one of them out. This is how it came from Amazon. And here you can see the knobs, two black knobs right on the hinges. And these knobs can be adjusted with your fingers without a screwdriver, tighten or loosen the hinges, fixing the position of this easel on the chest of the broadcaster or the auditor, or the auditor that records or streams live video from an audit site. like an inspection of a city building inspector. It all comes up, wrapped up in several plastic bags. And then it is further sealed in a plastic sealable bag, which is important because if it is a humid place like Florida or Miami, you want everything to be sealed from the humidity so it does not break down easily. Because the humidity will break down and damage everything. So multiple plastic bags that are clear enough so you can see what you have in them. Make sure that you seal the sealable bag so it has no humidity flow into it, and even tape it again to ensure that it would not be damaged. And wrap it up with another plastic bag yet. So I have multiple plastic bags keeping it in, keep it protected from the humidity. This humidity in Florida or other places like Florida is rather lethal, so you must protect everything from this humidity. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later when I will continue. For now, I want to stop this recording, double click it to play it back. This is concerning and it's working fine. Neck wallet. Then stop the MSN Recorder Mac.